Oh, what do we have here? Today we have simple trespass incident takes a horrifying turn. Got nothing but bangers for you guys today. Y'all want to stay to the end for each video because these are going to be absolute fire. But thank you guys for tuning in. And without further ado, let's get it.
Get the vehicle now!
What? Is that a cop? Is that a cop? What is going on?
I told you to stop! Call the authorities now!
I think I just witnessed
Call the authority. You're not an authority and you got your gun drawn at somebody?
a killing at Lowe's.
Zamaska, what's up on Twitch?
This chaotic scene erupted mere moments after Freddie Nelson and his wife Carrie arrived at the Delta Park Lowe's in Portland, Oregon. What may have started as an explosive argument rapidly escalated, turning deadly in the blink of an eye.
That's a security guard holding somebody at gunpoint for some wooden pallets that's not even his?
The security guard just shot my husband!
About 7 months before this appalling
Boy, your ass going to jail.
incident took place in September 2020.
Hold on. You shot somebody over some wooden pallets and you're not even an actual cop? You just a rental cop over wooden pallets? That's not even yours?
49-year-old Freddie Nelson, a home renovator and woodworker, was stopped by 2 security guards after he'd loaded up his truck with wooden pallets taken from behind Lowe's. The guards worked for the Cornerstone Security Group, which provided armed security and was hired only to patrol the parking lots of Delta Park. While it's unclear what happened prior to the security guards' body cam footage being turned on, Freddie can be seen trying to leave.
You're sitting there shaking. You're looking for a fight, man.
Whatever.
I can already tell that you.
Says the guy that's trying to start the fight with the security. I mean, the security guard is trying to start the fight with him. That's crazy.
Adrenaline's pumping through you. You're ready. You're balling up your fists. I get it. I see it.
I'm balling up my fists, holding my keys.
You want to fight.
You just...
So you know what?
And so you're trying to act...
You know, as a security guard, you have no power, right? Your gun is there for show. You have no fucking power. So you trying to make arrests, you trying to do all that. Boy, I will, boy.
Right now.
And you're trying to agitate it. You're trying to agitate it, right?
I'm going to take you down.
You're trying to agitate it, right?
Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Do you understand me?
You're trying to agitate it, right?
Okay, at this
Answer
point,
my question. Do you
do you
understand me?
understand what he's saying?
I do.
Okay.
Good.
So are we done here? Are we done?
We are done. Get in your vehicle, leave that the park.
Hey, look, I'm getting in my vehicle. So you don't need to tell me to.
You're talking to me.
Okay.
Get in your vehicle.
Don't be giving orders.
Get in your vehicle.
Now.
Y'all not even police, bro. Y'all tripping.
I gotta go to work anyway.
That's right.
Go to work. Kirby Avenue. And stay on this side when you come back.
Whatever. Can you please move so you're not blocking the road, a public road?
One of the guards parked the red vehicle you can see in the footage, and it blocked Freddie's ability to leave.
You want to keep going, bro?
I'll get out. You. Run, Mike.
I'm not.
Step back.
I'm not dealing with jail.
Okay.
You understand?
Can you
Step
just
back.
Just because you're mad at me and him, do not give me the attitude.
I'm gonna apologize for that.
On his side
Could you
like
just
that
go
again.
so that I can get out of the situation?
Oh man, I hate when people try to abuse power that they don't fucking have.
The guard eventually moved his vehicle so Freddie could leave, but this was just the beginning of the volatile incidents between Freddie and the Cornerstone security guards. In January 2021, Freddie
He's a ginger. You can't be playing with
was once
gingers.
again approached by 2 guards. They saw that he had collected more pallets and had left his red and black truck out front while he went inside the store.
All right. We can wait here.
Out on this?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know we've had this problem with them before doing this. So
Yeah.
I think it's time to boot him off. Because we keep telling him.
Are you saying you're excluding him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know that in the past we've told him not to do that. We keep
Okay.
telling people not to do that. So the other guys have been excluded now.
Yep.
Figure he's excluded.
Yep. Man, you're not supposed to take pallets. I know.
While the guards waited for Freddie to come to his vehicle, they took a look at how many pallets he'd taken. While they seemed to be under the impression that Freddie didn't have permission to take the pallets, this wasn't the case.
We're going to tell him, take those pallets, take them off site, and don't come back until January, what's today, 15th?
Yep, January 15th, 2020.
That's right.
Freddie had been collecting pallets from Lowe's for a few months at that point.
I know you've kind of had trouble with them in the past, haven't you, a little bit? You know?
He doesn't, yeah. We've spoken at Kirby Avenue a couple times. He really doesn't like us.
Well, he's not gonna like us right now.
Nope.
But
Yeah, no. I'd rather do a show of force on this guy than not.
It was at this moment that Freddie exited the store.
A show of force for what? Are you an ex-cop or are you a cop? What's the authority here?
So, we see that you're taking pallets.
Yeah, I just didn't talk to manager.
Okay, so here's the problem. It's a property rule violation. So this has nothing to do with Lowe's.
Okay.
We are gonna ask you to go ahead, take these pallets off for now, but the problem is because of multiple property rule violations in the past with other people doing it, we're having to enforce it to the point that we're not gonna let you back onto Delta Park Center property for the next year, okay?
Oh, I'm not allowed right now?
Yeah, we're gonna ask you to leave. Like I said, you can take these pallets, but yeah, we can't have you back on Delta Park Center property.
If he could take the pallets, then what's the issue? Why y'all excluding him from this? If he talked to the manager and the manager said it was okay.
For the next year.
Whatever. Take it up with Lowe's.
What was that?
Take it up with Lowe's.
No, sir. You can take it up with the property owner of Delta Park Center.
With Brian.
Knew him by name. Okay.
While this incident ended without issue, things would only escalate from here. What no one could have predicted was just how explosive things would become.
Oh,
On
God.
April 19th, Freddie was once again stopped by a security guard while he was behind Lowe's, about to collect more pallets.
No, you leave this property now.
You leave the property now.
No.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, turn around. I'm going to put you under arrest.
No, you're not.
You want to bet?
No.
You are under arrest now.
No, I'm not.
Not for no motherfucking security guard. Excuse my French. Come on now. You supposed to call the police. You are an inhuman alarm. That's all.
I just came out of the office.
Nope.
Yeah.
You are trespassed from the Delta Park property. You are not to be here.
I just came out of the...
I don't care.
Well, go deal with them.
I'm not. I'm dealing with you.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Why do these security officers act like they have more power than what they actually do? Like I said earlier, all security officers are just human alarms to alert the police that a crime is taking place. I don't know how it is in other states, but I know in Texas, when I was doing security, baby, I'm not finna stop nothing. I don't got police powers. I am just a human alarm. That is it. That is all.
Well, I'm not under arrest.
You will be here in a second.
What's your name and ID number?
You don't need it.
So I don't even know you're a legitimate security officer.
Exactly.
I am a legitimate security officer.
How do I know?
But you're not a police officer though.
Because
Or are you? We'll have to find out till the later of the video.
I'm right here.
You
work
can
for
buy all
Delta.
that.
You're right, I can. But I work for Delta Park.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You work for TMT.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
It is.
They don't
You are
own
not
all of
allowed
Delta
to be
Park.
here. It's not working. You are not allowed to be here.
Whatever.
You need to leave now.
You need to leave. I'm sorry, guys.
Go talk to management.
No, I'm not going to.
An incident report from a week before this footage reveals that a security guard spoke to the Lowe's manager and confirmed that the company Freddie worked for was actually contracted to pick up the pallets. Freddie even showed the business
I don't know,
card
I
to
was
the
looking at
guard and the
something.
manager.
What
The
he
report
said?
claimed that the
Let's go back to that because I was looking at something.
and confirmed that the company Freddie.
Go talk to management.
No, I'm not going to.
An incident report from a week before this footage reveals that a security guard spoke to the Lowe's manager and confirmed that the company Freddie worked for was actually contracted to pick up the pallets. Freddie even
Ooh,
showed
you
the
dummy.
business card to the guard.
You
and the
big
manager.
dummy. Oh my God.
The report claimed that the pallets were supposed to be picked up in a truck with the company logo, which Freddie's truck didn't have.
Oh.
Regardless, it seemed like the guards knew he had permission from Lowe's to be there, and yet were still telling him to leave.
It looked like he got a company logo on right there, though. If y'all look right there, right? Doesn't that look like a logo or something?
Okay, whatever.
You need to leave now.
I got work to do.
Leave.
As soon as I'm done.
No.
You don't even know the rules.
I do.
Yeah.
You are trespassed from this property.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and turn around.
Stalemate. If you're not arresting me,
You want to bet?
back off.
You want to bet? Go ahead. I got the same thing you do.
Yeah, well then back off.
No, not going to.
According to the report later filed,
And that's when I would have been clutching for my gun, because ain't nobody but the police gonna be putting their hands on me. You hear me? Nobody. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about, baby.
after this
If
dispute.
if I'm wrong, y'all let me know. If I'm wrong, if a security officer who doesn't have any police training whatsoever has the right to put somebody under arrest, please let me know if I'm wrong, especially in my state of Texas. I'm in Houston. You're not gonna fucking touch me, bro.
The guard claimed that Freddie had a small can of pepper spray in his left hand. However, the footage shows that the can appears to be in his right hand. The guard stated that he then pulled out his own pepper spray for self-defense.
You're not arresting me.
You want to bet?
Come talk to management.
No, I'm not going to. It's time for you to leave.
Freddie then began walking back towards Lowe's.
It's time for you to leave. You are trespassed from this property.
But Lowe's already said that he had permission to take the pallets, even though he didn't have it on even though he didn't have the company logo in the first time. It's on there now. Like, you can see it plain as day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the security guy problem is, especially when they know that you got the shit. Like, that's crazy to me.
No, actually, I'm not. I need you out here now, please. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with that. I need you out here. Can you call the police then? Yeah. I'm gonna be arresting Freddie here. Yep. I need PD out here now. I'm behind Lowe's. Yeah.
While Freddie headed into Lowe's to get management, the security guard aired his grievances to a bystander.
He's trespassed from the property and he knows it. So.
Anybody knows the rules, it's you.
He's not gonna come back here without police. So.
He's got to come back to this place sometime.
I'll tow it. Watch me. Oh no, this is what he does.
Oh, you know it?
Yeah.
The incident report from that day states that the Lowe's management did ultimately ask Freddie to leave, but said that they would figure everything out so he could get pallets later.
Okay.
It appears that despite the security guards trespassing Freddie, the Lowe's management still expected him to come and pick up pallets. This would become very important later.
Yeah.
The report also claimed
because if they giving him permission, baby, and you sitting over there talking about, no, yeah, you going to jail.
Freddie was trespassed on April 12th for allegedly stealing pallets, while other footage showed him being told he was initially trespassed in January. More discrepancies would come up soon. While the continued clashes between Freddie and the security guards were certainly distressing, things would only intensify from here. Once again, Freddie was approached by two guards, this time while he was in the front parking lot at Lowe's.
Go! Get off the property. You need to get off the property.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I kept having all these problems with the security, I would have had to talk to the actual store manager to get to the bottom of this, because there's no way that I have permission to keep getting something. You get what I'm saying? And your security guards are giving me hell. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand when shit is intensifying and when it's getting out of control. You get what I'm saying? These guys are acting like RoboCops over pallets, wooden pallets that obviously management told him that he can get, as long as he got the company logo. Sometimes he didn't. One video he didn't have the company logo, but the other time he did have the company logo on this truck. So it's just like, damn, bro. Like what's the beef? You know what I'm saying? You guys, that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? You could go in this hard for shit that's not yours.
Go. You want to play that game? Okay.
And what baffles me is it says security officer, not police officer. So like, what?
You can be here. You did nothing. You can't be here. Yes, you have. You've been excluded from Delta Park property for 1 year. You're now trespassing, sitting in the property.
For what violation?
You are not supposed to be on Delta Park property. One, you've helped somebody get away from stealing. We have that documented. You've taken pallets. We have that documented. We have you on camera several times. We have you documented. You're not a vendor. We've already talked to him. So either you need to leave or you're going to handcuffs. You decide. You want to play that game? Okay, get out.
What authority do you have to tell somebody to get out their car, bro?
Okay. Then, okay, let's call PD.
See, that's what I'm saying. You don't have no authority for real. You gotta call the authority.
Officer.
That's what's baffling me.
Officer. What's up? I gave you my name. Yep.
We have bolos out even for you. So
The security guards did in fact have a bee on the lookout for Freddie. The bolo shared with the Cornerstone security guards stated he has attempted to state he is an approved vendor for Lowe's. Regardless if he is or isn't, he is not allowed in Delta Park Center. Notably, while the bolo says that Freddie can be hostile, it clearly states that he's not known to be combative. The bolo also directs the guards to place him in custody if he does not comply with orders to leave the property. Everything came to a head on May 29th, 2021.
Damn.
When Freddie parked in the Lowe's lot with plans to look at flowers with his wife. Within 30 seconds of parking, and before the couple had time to walk away from their truck, they were approached by a Cornerstone vehicle. The security guard stopped partially in front of Freddie's truck, and an altercation immediately began, one so dramatic that witnesses nearby started filming. 28-year-old Logan Gimble, the Cornerstone security guard, confronted Freddie and Carrie, telling Freddie that he was under arrest for trespassing. Freddie apparently argued that Logan had no authority to arrest him. While this part of the argument wasn't filmed, Logan turned on his body cam soon after, capturing the rest of the harrowing incident.
Off my property. You know you've been trespassed. You know you're not supposed to be here. You refusing to leave my property?
Oh, you pepper sprayed him? Okay.
I told you to leave property. I told you to leave property. You've been trespassed and warned multiple times.
Yeah, they do got it documented though, Freddie. They do got it documented, sir.
I call the police.
Oh, shit. Oh, Freddie, hold on. You just tried to hit that man. Wait a minute. I know these security guards are being assholes, but come on. That's vehicular manslaughter. Oh, Freddie.
Get the out the vehicle now!
You just tried to hit them? Oh, fuck.
You already tried to hit me once!
Okay, I can understand. I thought these guys were being just complete assholes, but you cannot hit somebody with a car. They got laws for that, bro.
You move this vehicle again, I will fire!
He's turning it at him? Oh, shit.
Logan immediately shot 4 times into the windshield of the truck, fatally wounding Freddie.
I told you to stop it! You know angle of it!
Oh, my God.
People at me! Call the authorities now! Oh God! I told you not to move the vehicle! I told you! You call 911 right now!
Oh, my God.
Oh my God!
Guys, who do you think was wrong in this situation? Do you think the security officers were wrong? Or do you think Freddie was wrong for trying to ram the guy with his truck? Oh, wow.
You oh my God! You already tried to hit me in the vehicle once! And that is assault! You also used pepper spray!
Oh, shit. Ooh, shit.
All of this occurred in less than a minute after Logan turned on his body cam. In the immediate aftermath, a witness to the horrific event called 911.
I think I just witnessed a killing at
fuck.
Lowe's.
The security guard just shot my husband!
Oh, she finna sue the brakes off these people.
Oh my God, you killed him, you I told you, he tried to hit me! Why'd you shoot him? Because he tried to hit me with a vehicle! That is assault with a deadly weapon! You called 911! You killed my husband!
Was it really worth it to shoot somebody over some wood pallets? Now, I want to get you guys' intake. Who was wrong in this situation? Was it Freddie for trying to hit the security guard with his car? Because it don't look like the cop car was blocking him. It just looks like the security guard was in the way. Or was the security guard in the wrong? Because, you know, security has been being just complete assholes to him, you know what I'm saying, throughout this entire ordeal. You know what I'm saying? They say, hey, look, we're not trying to start no fights, but at the same time, they're the aggressors. They're super aggressive, yelling at them, raising their voice. Ain't no man finna deal with another man yelling at him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even sometimes with cops, you see it with cops. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't care if you're a cop or not. You get what I'm saying? So you guys let me know in the comments right now, who's wrong in this situation?
My husband! Yes!
Are you on the authorities with them right now?
I'm on 911 right now.
Told them that he's been trespassed multiple times.
I watched you.
Okay.
We all watched you. Yes, he's shot. Yes, we definitely. I see blood. Yes.
He's bleeding out.
Okay.
4 shots though? I think 4 shots was a little excessive, y'all.
Do they want me to render aid? I don't know what to do at this point.
You want security to render aid? Are you calling medical? What
Hell no, get your ass away from him.
I'm right here.
His wife is gonna beat your shit up.
Recorded.
Yes, he just shot my husband! Oh my God!
His wife
She's hysterical and rightfully so.
Yes!
He told you.
She just witnessed you killing her husband.
I shot him 4 times because he tried to hit me with the vehicle. They're on their authorities with him right now. He locked his door. He tried to hit me and pinned me between the vehicle.
Ma'am, do you have a key to get in the car?
Yeah!
Give me a key.
Oh God.
Right away, Logan begins repeating his version of events, but there are some key specifics in his story that will be challenged later.
He pulled his gun and he said, "Stop, or I'm going to shoot you." And the guy tried to run him over again.
He tried 2 separate times.
Yeah, I know. And he's.
Why not get the fuck out the way though? Because like I said again, like I've been saying in this whole video, you are not a police officer. So why would you stand in the way of somebody trying to lead? Why would you do that?
On his camera. Take care of your husband.
He also attempted to pepper spray me.
He what?
He also attempted to pepper spray.
Pepper spray the cornerstone.
Get in!
Oh,
Hey, that guy right there is the perfect example of me minding my motherfucking business, walking right on, just doing what I need to
shut
do.
out the window?
Yep.
Notably, Logan doesn't mention that he first pushed a bottle of pepper spray into the partially open back window of the Nelson's truck and attempted to spray the couple.
He's been trespassed by me, every security member on my team. He's been trespassed by the police, and he's been trespassed by the owner of Delta Park.
So
He got trespassed by the police? Oh shit.
did you hear that?
And he continues to come on property.
Okay.
While they wait for the police and ambulance to arrive,
Yeah, ambulance taking
Logan
about
makes
50
a few
years.
questionable comments,
To come.
seemingly talking to himself.
God, I did not think I'd have to do that. Of course, they're gonna sympathize with the victim.
I think his wife is on the phone screaming.
I know you're trying to help.
I just want to make sure that if there's anything I can do to help.
They're apparently 2 paramedics. This is out of my scope.
Understood.
Tried to pin me between the vehicle right here, and then tried to hit me right here again.
About 5 minutes after the shooting, officers arrive on the scene.
I don't know what you need me to do. This is the first time I've ever had to do this.
Just have a seat.
Okay.
And shut up, because nobody cares about your story.
I had to discharge my firearm.
Logan claimed he was the site supervisor responsible for all of Delta Park. He then told officers that Freddie had attempted to hit and pin him between his own security vehicle and his truck. The officers instruct Logan to call his supervisor, and he once again relays the same story, this time emphasizing a notable detail.
He angled the car for me and tried to floor the gas, and that's when I fired.
In the middle of the officers checking Freddie for signs of life, Logan makes this request.
Is there a way I can get tomorrow off? So I can, process what the I just did.
Boy, he finna go running. He finna get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay, I know we're tight, but...
A few minutes later, an ambulance also arrives.
Boy, it seemed like the ambulance took 30 years to arrive.
Freddie, I love you!
Eventually, an officer guides Logan to sit in the back of a police vehicle.
I did not think I'd have to do that today.
After leaving Logan alone for 5 minutes, the officers return to collect his firearm.
Hey, bud.
How's it going?
Go ahead and step out of the car. Is that cool enough back there for you?
It is a little warm, but it's all right.
Okay. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna take your firearm. You don't have to touch it, okay? Yep. We're just gonna wait for detectives and stuff. So it's just kind of protocol when somebody's in the back. Yep. So it doesn't say you're in trouble or anything like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of the process. There's a weird thing with my DPST. I got armed during the whole COVID thing. I mailed my stuff off, and I have yet to get my actual card.
Don't worry about it.
But I do have the gold paper or the yellow paper that was issued to me.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
As it would turn out, this was an issue that Logan would need to worry about. The day after the shooting, he was brought in for a formal interview where he was read his Miranda rights and agreed to speak with officers. He tells them that he was in the Air Force for 6 years. He was then asked to describe some of the things he dealt with working as a security guard.
So would you say that you've been able to resolve a lot of situations using...
I hate when people try to use the military as I was in the military. It's just to hide behind this bush that they did. Like, come on, bro. Like, people with honor, integrity, and respect don't do dumb shit like this. Like, at the end of the day, feel me? Like, you did not have that right. You are not a peace officer. You didn't go to training. You didn't go to the police academy. You didn't do none of that. You feel me? So it's just weird. I hate when people be like, oh, I was in the Air Force. Like, who gives a fuck? You just did something horrendous.
Either verbally saying stuff to people or
De-escalation use it. It's a lot of time it's, just being calm, rational. But if you're talking about the individual I dealt with, he's been a problem for us for a really long time. I was going out, driving around, doing my patrols, and this guy, his name's Freddie, he's been trespassed from our property before. He's been trespassed by me, he's been trespassed by the members of the security team, he's been formally trespassed. I think we had to get the police involved at one point, and they went over there and formally trespassed him. And then he was trespassed again by the owner of Delta Park, because how the whole incident started was like months back. My guys were chasing a shoplifter out of, these either marine fishermen's or dicks. I think it was Marines, actually. The dude stole a bunch of like knives and other tools. This guy, Freddie, drove by, opened up his car and let the dude hop in that we were chasing and then peeled off with him. And so that's why that's where the trespass started.
Along with the other security guards, Logan had several prior verbal disputes with Freddie and had banned him from public areas about a month before the shooting.
He would go into the back of Lowe's and he would steal a bunch of pallets from them because he has a little pallet company. But they had no formal agreement with him at all. He had no okay from the manager. I went in and verified with him.
Carrie Nelson, Freddie's wife of 30 years, was interviewed the same day she witnessed her husband being shot, and she told a very different story than Logan.
But security has a personal beef with us. It says that we're stealing them, but we have permission. So they've been harassing us for
That's gotta be the most tragic thing that you can ever go through, is to witness somebody murder your spouse. You have to just murder me too, cause
month and a half now.
Mark Wilkins, the property manager of TMT Development, which managed the Delta Park Center, stated in an email that Freddie was not an approved vendor authorized to remove pallets. He also said that he spoke to Freddie and told him he was not approved, but that he was only trespassed from private property owned by the landlord, not from public areas. In contrast, Logan claimed he'd banned Freddie from public areas about a month before the shooting.
Everybody
So he didn't have the right for that shit, because you can't. Oh,
Most of the
damn.
managers know us in there.
So you have a contract with Lowe's to take the
pallets,
the spare pallets, and use them for your own.
No, we sell them.
You sell them.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's the contract at? Do you have that with you, or is it?
We do this. It's just a verbal.
Verbal contract. Do you know who you have the verbal contract with?
You
at Lowe's?
always got to get that shit in writing. You always have to get it in writing. Always.
She works in the back. I don't remember her name.
Adding to the confusion, police spoke with Lori Sugarbeer, the receiving manager at Lowe's.
Oh, I was not here the day it happened. I had no idea what happened, but I dealt with this for I want to say at least a month before the incident even happened. And I was working with TMT, or trying to, emailing TMT saying, hey, this is the person I want Freddie Nelson here to pick up our slag pallets. They're trash to us. We don't ever do an official business.
This man just lost his life over trash pallets that they don't even use? You got to be kidding me, right? You risked your life and took somebody else's life for unused pallets? That this lady just said are trash. She doesn't need them. She doesn't use them for her store.
Correct.
Okay.
But we do try to find someone who can come and pick up our pallets. So that's the gist of what I was
Wow.
trying to get TMT to authorize, because I know we've been rounds with security here saying we can't have anybody back here. And I'm like, well, you're impacting my business, so they really need these picked up. I had emailed TMT.
He lost his life for trash.
And a week later, I emailed him saying, look, we're having issues with Freddie and the security group because whatever, I have no idea. And every time I dealt with them, they were seriously over aggressive with Freddie because he was literally just standing there with me and I was having a business conversation with him.
Uh-huh.
And they would just zoom up and be like, you have to get off this property right now, bye. And I'm like, hey, we're just trying to get this resolved. And every single time, Ryan, I was like, why are you guys just attacking this guy?
That's two people versus one. That's the wife and that's the manager of Lowe's saying, hey, this is what's going on. This is what's happening. They keep approaching this guy. Like, come on, bro. This still is baffling me. This man lost his life over literally trash. You're trying to protect trash. Can you make that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
There was no formal agreement. It was just sort of like you had identified Freddie as a person that you were willing to let take the pallets
That's crazy.
of the store.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
30 years of marriage, too. People don't even stay alive that long, and they got 30 years of marriage.
And that's sort of your responsibility in some way is to manage the pallets not being there anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I manage all the trash here.
And how many times do you think that you were with Freddie when Cornerstone Security had contacted him?
At least 3 times.
Did you tell them that it was fine for him to be there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
You have to understand, I'm working with Freddie. I have been working with Freddie. I've done before this all happened, even the first interaction with them.
In her interview, Lori also added this.
Was there ever an issue with Freddie stealing pallets from you guys that you know of?
No.
Okay.
That just debunks everything that the security officer just said. Because she said no.
Every time I authorized him to take the ones over, because he was there. And I'm like, hey,
He had authorization every time to take the pallets, and you guys were being complete DICKS's to him, and you guys don't even have the authority. You have no authority. That's crazy.
You just take these 30.
We started getting on to him about it, like, you're trespassed, you're supposed to leave. And so what he would do is he would just come on our property and sit in his car and just puddle around because he knows he's not supposed to be there, but we can't do anything when he's in his car.
We've never had, and not even a piece of paper saying we've been trespassed. We've never had a date of when we've been trespassed. We have no idea when we've been trespassed.
It's unclear if Freddie had actually been given a formal trespass order. Regardless, Logan explained his version of events for the day of the shooting.
I don't even want to hear the shit else Logan got to say at this point.
I was driving by, I saw his car pull onto our property, so I go over there like, hey man, you need to leave. You're not supposed to be here. Like, I don't know how many times I have to tell you.
He had the okay from the police officer, bro. I mean, the manager, the trash manager.
Car, I get out of my turn my camera on, get on my passenger side or my driver's side door. I was like, you know, turn around, put your hands behind your back. You know you've been trespassed, you know you're not supposed to be. And he like looked at me and was pretty much like, you.
He pulled in front of us and like blocked us. He told us that we have to get off the property.
And who is he?
The security guy.
Do you know his name?
No.
Can you describe him for me?
He has dark hair. He's an asshole. We've had quite a few runs with him. And I call him an asshole. And then I'm calling the cops because I'm sick of this bullshit with you guys. You guys are harassing us all the time. And he said, I'm going to mace you. Freddie got out of the car. And he said, put your hands behind your back. Freddie said, yeah, right. And got back in the car and grabbed his mace.
But if he would have just gotten into his car and just left, I would have left it at that.
Investigators asked Logan to clarify why the situation escalated so quickly.
Thank you.
He was reaching for something inside.
Okay.
Cap, he had a fucking mace can in his hand when he let down the window.
I didn't know what it was. I know that he's made threats against us multiple times before, and I didn't want him pulling a firearm when I was by the side of the vehicle, so that's why I sprayed into it.
Okay. And what was your hope to do when you? I mean, what was your intent when you sprayed?
Look at that. You see this idiot? Y'all see this right here? This idiot decided to put
in there.
What's it called in their car?
Check my safety.
Okay.
Like I said, I didn't.
All right, what gave you the right to do that shit?
Cars are dangerous.
Did Freddie have a weapon on him? I'm just asking because I need to.
Yeah, he had his mace, but I don't think he had a chance to even fire it.
So Freddie had some pepper spray as well?
Yeah.
Did he have a knife or a gun or anything like that?
No.
The main points of contention were the brief moments before Logan fired, and this time, when he tells the story, he includes something new.
There's a hole in this story.
And I was gonna step like towards my car this way so he could. I thought he was just gonna drive this way, so I start walking this way. He angles the hood of the car towards me, trying to pin me in between his truck and my patrol vehicle, but I stepped to my right and he narrowly missed.
You said he angled his tires towards you.
He turned the whole car and went forward towards me.
And you were able to step out of the way and avoid being hit, or were you hit by the car?
I don't know. I think he might have like tabbed my hip. Or I felt something push up against my hip, but no damage.
You jumped out the way when I seen it. I didn't even see the car touch you.
It was done to me. Okay. I got out of the way.
I smell bush. Cause bro, you like in the body cam footage. Am I Layla, JJ? Who else be in here? Shaquila, Courtney. Am I missing something? Like didn't he just jump out? Like he jumped back when Freddie came at him? Am I tripping? Please let me know in the comments, y'all. Because I could have sworn that he didn't touch him. He just backed up. And then he walked to the car again. And then he tried, somebody let me know if I'm not tripping. Please.
I felt something push up against my hip, but no damage was done to me.
Okay.
I got out of the way quick enough.
Yet at the scene, Logan clearly states something that contradicts his new story.
You already tried to hit me once!
Did your vehicle strike the security guard at any point?
No.
Exactly.
I don't think so. No.
Ain't nobody finna let you hit them with no car.
While it's unclear if Freddie's truck actually hit Logan, he can be seen in the footage briefly touching the vehicle with his hand when it nears him. However, the most
exactly. So how the f did it touch his hip?
Most important.
He had his hand right there. How the f did it touch his hip?
Piece of Logan's story was something he mentioned quickly in interrogation.
Like I heard the engine start to rev, and then that's when I fired. Okay, 4 shots into the left side or right side.
Why did you need 4 shots? What was wrong with 1 shot? What was wrong with no shots at all? And you just getting them out the way and letting them leave? Why even pull your gun? See, you know, when people guns don't kill people. People kill people over stupid all the time. Oh, this man just lost his life over trash wooden pallets. Trash wooden pallets.
The engine revved. The truck doesn't seem to move before Logan fired.
Look at that.
At least, Logan's first shot was almost simultaneous with the truck beginning to move.
Get the out the vehicle now! You already tried to hit me once! You move this vehicle again, I will fire!
Just walk me through what your concerns were, because
My personal safety.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
This job is not worth my life at $18 an hour.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure I go home. But at the end of the day,
$18? You shot that man for $18 an hour? Y'all being complete a-holes and D-words for $18 an hour? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
also don't want to have to send somebody else more or less home in a body bag.
Notably, Cornerstone's use of force policy states that, quote, nothing in this policy requires an officer to retreat or be exposed to possible physical injury before applying reasonable force.
Wow.
The autopsy revealed that Freddie was shot in the head, the left of his chest, his right shoulder, and in his thoracic vertebrae. He died at the scene.
Were you
That was excessive as fuck.
scared? Were you? Or were you?
I wouldn't really say I was scared, but that's only simply because of my military background and all my training and stuff like that.
While Logan had completed his armed security training through DPSST, Oregon's Department of Public Safety Standards and Training, he didn't have formal certification as an armed security guard. This meant that he was not licensed to carry a firearm at the time of the shooting. The Cornerstone Security Group later admitted that along with Logan, 2 more of their security guards weren't certified but were carrying firearms.
Ooh, I smell a lawsuit. I would sue the brakes off of these people if I was his wife.
Logan wasn't charged for Freddie Nelson's death until December 2021, more than 6 months after the shooting. At trial, Logan claimed it was self-defense and that after the truck struck him, he got tunnel vision and didn't have the ability to recognize an alternative action to deadly force.
Run, motherfucker. Take off. Call the police, make a police report, say, hey, this guy just tried to hit me with his vehicle, and go on about your day and leave it to the police. Why do y'all try to take stuff into your own hands? That's what the police for. That's what they got training for. Use the police. I'm going to call the police every single time I got to discharge a weapon or do anything. And I'm not finna unload no 4-5 shots. You getting 1 shot. So whatever I hit is what I hit. And I ain't trying to kill you, so it's probably going to be in your kneecap. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be down for 8 months, but you'll live. But come on now. Like, all you had to do was move, baby. Because, you're not a police officer. You're a fucking security guard. A security guard. $18 an hour. Come on.
Logan was eventually found guilty of second-degree murder,
as he should
unlawful
be,
use of a weapon, and 2 counts of second-degree unlawful use of mace.
Exactly.
He was sentenced to life in prison with
what his stupid ass get?
the possibility of parole after 25 years. Following this, Carrie Nelson filed a $25 million civil lawsuit for wrongful death and negligence against the owners of the property and Cornerstone Security Group. It appears the case is still ongoing.
Oh, baby, that's going to take about 8, 9, 15 years. But when you get it, baby, you going to get it. You hear me? Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to all my supporters. I love you. This was one of those cases that just pissed me off every way possible. Like I said, guys. Like I said, I said some names earlier. Let me remember these people's names. I think it's Evelyn, JJ Pear. I want to shout out, of course, Layla, Courtney, is Shaquila. It's 2 other people that I always see, but I can't remember their names. But I just want to say thank you guys for popping in to every premiere. All my subscribers, if you guys are a subscriber, everybody gets 1 video a week. You know what I'm saying? No, 1 video every month that if you put in the comment section or on a post, you get what I'm saying? If it's along the lines of what I react to the video. So if you guys have videos or see videos that, you know what I'm saying, that you would like me to react to, and you are a subscriber, not a subscriber, what's that thing called? When you guys are paying for the subscription, right? The memberships. If you pay for a membership, you guys get 2 requested videos a month from me, from yours truly. You guys, Layla picked out an amazing video. That shit was funny with the body cam. So, like I said, if you guys have a membership, and you are in SLIV, baby, you know what I'm saying? You guys get 2 requests a month. So make them good. But we getting ready for the next video premiere that's premiering right after this video at, what is this? 9th? No, I don't know when I'm gonna do this. So whatever the next video premiere is gonna be, click the link below in the pin section in my comments. That's gonna be the next video, and I'm also gonna have links to videos for my secondary page that I'm gonna be uploading as well. I'm trying to get you guys more content, but again, this was crazy, and I love you guys. See you at the next video premiere. I'll be waiting.